Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of my planner journey. In this video, I will be sharing with you my Her Point of View inserts. This was my very first Franklin Covey. I keep saying first. So the very first was 2008. I had a Franklin Covey binder with inserts that my boss had given me. Okay, so I used that for the whole year and I loved it. And then I just went on to other things. So this is kind of my first intentional, like choosing my own inserts, my own binder, all that stuff. So I'm going to go through with you everything in my storage binder. This is everything that I had. Again, for the first 6 months was in the green Franklin Covey Vintage Aurora, and then the second half was in the pink. And these are the Her Point of View inserts. All right, so this is just overflow. So this is my 411. For 2018, it was for June, so I just printed that out and had that in my planner, and some goal planning, quarterly goal planning, and just a whole bunch of stuff. So I was in the Her Point of View day on 2 pages, and then I made my own trackers for my numbers. This was really fun doing this. I remember. Yeah, just a bunch of meeting notes. I just didn't have room. My rolls and big rocks for that year. This was my first time. I loved these. My first time using, it was my first time with the Franklin planner. So yeah, it was my first time using their, what do they call that? Starter pack. And then my Sunday weekly planning. So you guys know I now have task cards, but this is what I had before. Wow, I forgot about these. So monthly planning, Sunday weekly planning. So I don't think I had monthly. Oh, I had monthly. I didn't have quarterly or daily back then. Only my monthly and my weekly. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to keep those out. I made this. This was my vision board, dashboard. My cycle and habit trackers for that year. And then I found this, I don't remember where, online, and then I shrunk it down to have it in my planner, my workout log. So Ryan and I were going to the gym a lot back then. And so these are all from Franklin Planner. These are their health and fitness trackers. So you have your meals on one side, your exercise on the other. Let me make more room here. I just realized I don't think I'm completely in frame. It's hard for me to see because my ring light is so bright. So when I look at the screen, sometimes I don't see, like I don't see it fully. And then when I edit it back, I'm like, damn it. How did I not see that? I'm gonna move those out of the way. What's this? This here is recap goals versus outcomes, 411 and adjust time block, refer to task list. So this is like an every month sort of thing. So I don't know if there's a good way to flip this. Okay, so anyways, I use these, I think, for the better part of a year, if not the full year. I started to get into some mini Happy Planner stickers to make it more fun. More 411s, and then and this is my Sunday. So I had these, and then I also had these. Okay, Her Point of View, my special days, and here we go. I'm just gonna quickly go through this. So there's the monthly spread. I was still doing stickers, the monthly index. And wow, look at all those tasks. What? For January 1st, which is a holiday? Oh, probably because I was doing like all my month recap and stuff. Yeah, planning, goal setting. I feel like I don't even have this many tasks now. What was I doing? A lot of lead gen still. I don't have to do as much lead generation now. It's follow-up because I've built my database, which is nice. So yeah, not really much in terms of stickers. I found these were so colorful as it was, so I didn't really need to get into a whole lot of stickers. And I used my note pages for phone calls and meetings. Going through these makes me kind of miss the half letter size. It's just too heavy for me now at this point in my life to carry around. Well, that was a good day there. Lots of notes there. So if you're familiar with Franklin Planner, at the end of each month, they have like a business expense tracker. So I tried to use it, but it didn't last just because it didn't necessarily make sense for me. And there were things that I would do like more than one on that particular day, like more than one expense on one day. So it just didn't work. Definitely stuck with the stickers here. Tried to coordinate with the fact that this was pink. I think it looks kind of cute, a little busy, but cute. My index, my master task list. Oh yeah, I failed this exam. Was this law? My only exam that I failed was, I think it was it. Yeah, no. Was it appraisals? I can't remember. It was my articling. Yeah, it was my articling because it was February. One of my articling courses, I thought I would do appraisals to see, oh, maybe it'll help me, but oh, man, that exam was hard. It was so hard. And I was like, I am never doing that again. I'm not putting myself through that again, and I'm not putting my my family through that again. It was awful. So these are some stats that I recorded here for a client. This client wouldn't take my advice in terms of proper pricing, and so just writing down the stats as far as before I had a call with her, like this is how many showings we've had, no offers, this is what buyers are saying, blah, blah, blah. Back to studying. Did my lead gen, follow-ups, and studying. Wow, that was a busy day. Look at all those tasks. It's neat to see that this couple here, we helped them buy a house this year. And then at the beginning of this year, was it this year? We sold it, and it sold for, what, 400,000 more than what they bought it for in 2018. Crazy. Just crazy. Oh, that was a notes page there. That wasn't even my, well, that was in between my day on 2 pages there. I think that was like a meeting of some kind that I went to, so I took a whole bunch of notes. And then I think I must have gotten out of the routine of doing my index because that doesn't really have anything on it. So here is March. Wow, lots of stickers here. Fun. Yeah, this is before I started my YouTube channel, so you guys wouldn't have seen these. Okay, there's my index there. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So on the start of your monthly, you have an index, and then you also have an index at the start of your daily. So I would have done it on my dailies. I have some results here, February results. So I would have done my February recap on this. 475 contacts. My goal was 665. 38 contacts from follow-up calls. My goal was 100. 3 to 4 buyer appointments. 1 out of 6 listing appointments. 1 transaction. 20 out of 40. The goal was to a database 40 new people. I database 20. 3 appointments booked from my database. 3 out of 3 appointments held. 3 contracts signed. Wow, 3 clients that month. Yep, I was a busy little bee. Lots of training I went on. Oh yeah, I helped them buy their first home. They're still in that first home. Sweet couple. Sold that house. So this day here, binge watched True Blood. It's a really good show. My sister got me hooked on it. Hot pad on my stomach. So again, had a stomach issue, and looking back to how busy I was leading up to that, this really tells a story. I'm glad that I write everything down, because then I can look back and see what the trends were. Lots of notes there. All right, so that's March, and here's April. I don't often use blue ink, but I like how it looks here. It looks actually really pretty. It's usually black. And yeah, I don't know why I switched just for a few days, but I like it. I like how that looks. All right, here's June. Here's some goals that I set here. Goals, why, yesterday's wins, gratitude, affirmations, 5-year goals. I have in here cottage. And so this is 2018, 19, 20, 21. We bought our cottage 3 years after this, and that was a 5-year goal. So just goes to show, write it down. You're more likely to achieve your goal if you write it down. Oh, this was a fun day. We went to go see Depeche Mode in concert. And what's really special about this is that I saw Depeche Mode in concert when I was 16. So that would have been 1991 when I was 16. And I got my son into Depeche Mode. He was in the car with me one day and I was listening to it and he's like, what is this? And I told him, and then he started listening to it and just fell in love with Depeche Mode. And he's the one that told me that they were coming to Toronto and he wanted to go. So I was like, yeah. So all of us went, all 4 of us as a family. It was so fun and surreal because my son turned 16 in May, the month before we went. So it's just really cool that I saw them for the first time when I was 16, and then he's now seeing them when he's 16. That was, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. So much fun. Oh yeah, this here was in preparation. So for my commercial exam, there was a week of classes that were not mandatory, but I decided to go. I did my studying correspondence, so I had the textbooks and I did all online. But when it came to commercial, because there's so much math, and if you know me, math, I shouldn't math. And so, yeah, I'm like, I'm going to the classes. I don't care. And I'm so glad that I did. because it really helped me prepare for the exam. Classes, that was the last day. And then did I write my exam? No, I think I wrote my exam the week after. So I'm like, I did the week of classes. I studied the full textbook before going to the week of classes. And then I had a full week to review before writing the exam. I'm telling you, I needed 3 days to recover after that exam. That's how hard it was. Commercial is one of the exams that a lot of people fail, and I'm like, I am not failing this exam. And I didn't. I passed it on the first try. I don't remember what my mark was. Commercial exam. I don't know if I wrote it down anywhere. Here's a day, woke up dizzy today. Today is canceled. This is very therapeutic for me to look back at this, because I had a major burnout this past summer, and I've done a lot of soul searching, this is right before cannabis was made legal, so went to a big seminar with lawyers to learn about how that was going to impact real estate. But anyhow, yeah, so my mental and physical health, I've taken care of my physical health so much. I mean, working in the fitness industry for all of my 20s and all of my 30s and some of my 40s, it's ingrained in me, but the mental part of it, not so much. So that's a huge shift for me now. But looking back at this, I can see I was doing way too much. And based on my human design as well, I'm not meant to work this much. So it makes sense why I've had lots of burnouts and physical side effects from it. All my numbers here. This is neat to look back. October numbers, 283 contacts, 21 leads, 18 seller, 3 buyer leads, appointments booked. It's really cool. My hubby wrote in my planner. It's cute seeing his handwriting in there. Another day not feeling well. Couldn't really do much. Binge watch. So I did my lead gen, and then I had an accountability meeting with my accountability partner at that time, and then I just binged Netflix because I couldn't physically do anything. Just another example there. And there we go. That is all of 2018. And these are just the extra that came with it. So hope you enjoyed that little flip. These are the Her Point of View inserts from Franklin Planner. I liked them, but I found as the year went on, they were just a little too busy for me. Like just too much color. Okay, so that's 2018. Now for 2019, I was in 3 different planners. So stay tuned for part 3 where I go through the planners I was in for 2019. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more functional planning videos, and stay tuned for the rest of the journey, the rest of my planner journey. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you then. Bye.